Tony Stark built 85 Iron Man suits across the MCU, and somehow his third one outperforms his 42nd in almost every situation that actually matters. This is the Mark III versus the Mark 42, and the gap between them tells you everything about what happened to Tony Stark between 2008 and 2013. The Mark III, Tony's third suit, built in 2008 out of a gold titanium alloy, the first suit to solve the icing problem that made the Mark II nearly fatal at high altitude. First suit with the classic red and gold. First suit with a fully integrated weapon system. In its first real combat test, it took on an entire terrorist cell, destroyed a tank using kinetic micromissiles capable of penetrating 400 millimeters of steel armor, and then evaded two F-22 Raptors, surpassing the speed of sound in the process. It then fought Iron Monger's suit, a suit bigger, heavier, and purpose-built for war, running at only 48% power, because Tony's older arc reactor couldn't fully charge it. Mark III never crashed, never ran out of power mid-mission, and never needed to be dragged anywhere. The Mark 42 is Tony's 42nd suit, built after the Battle of New York, designed around a completely new concept in autonomous prehensile propulsion. Instead of a traditional suit, it's built in separate sections that can fly to Tony and assemble on his body anywhere, at any time, responding to microchips implanted in his arm. In testing, pieces of it regularly crashed into things. The assembly sequence was painful, and pieces slamming into Tony at speed. It was still a prototype when Tony was forced to use it for real. When the Mandarin's helicopters attacked Tony's mansion, Jarvis confirmed the suit was not combat ready. Tony used it anyway. Mid-flight, Jarvis desperately warned Tony the suit was running out of power. Tony lost consciousness. Mark 42 crash-landed in rural Tennessee and, after landing, powered down completely. Dead suit. Dead stop. Tony Stark himself had to physically drag his 42nd suit through Tennessee on foot. The Mark III never needed dragging. Here's what the comparison actually reveals. After the Battle of New York, after Tony flew a nuclear weapon through a wormhole and nearly died, he couldn't stop building suits. It became compulsive. He built 40 new ones in the time between the Avengers and Iron Man 3. He wasn't building better suits. He was building more suits, racing ahead of what the technology was actually ready for. The Mark 42's whole concept is to summon it anywhere, assemble it on anyone, which came directly from Tony's need to feel protected at all times, not from a technical requirement. Meanwhile, Mark III sat in the Hall of Armors. Battle damage from the Iron Monger fight, never repaired, but still the most reliable suit he ever built, because when he built it, he was focused. He had one problem to solve. He solved it. 42 suits later, Tony Stark ended up stranded in Tennessee with a dead suit and the clothes on his back.